Alright, good morning everybody. Eddie the Block here, the Relic Extractors. Headed out to the Epic Dump this morning. It's about 20 to 7. Still kind of dark out. The sun's just starting to come up over the horizon here. I'll be meeting my special guest again today will be Jon Amici. Jon Amici, as everybody knows him. And we're going to see what we can get into today. And hopefully I can get that hole cleaned out and get back down deep enough to where I pulled that jug out about a month ago. Maybe a little bit more than a month. It's been about a minute or two since I've had my shovel in the ground. And for those of you who don't know, I got hit with a case of pneumonia. I was out of work for 2 weeks. So it's been a slow recovery process. And so today is like the real first day I felt well enough to get out and dig. So we'll see how we make out. All right, we'll catch up with you when we get to the dump. All right, good morning, guys. Managed to make it to the dump. Sun's coming up nice. I hear some lawnmowers going already. Mr. Amici's down in the hole.
Hey guys, how are you?
And I'm going to get down into mine. It's not too bad. I thought it was going to be worse with all the rain and everything that we had, but I'll just spin you around here real quick. Not too bad. But the very bottom, what looks like the bottom, I was about 3 feet deeper than that when I pulled that jug out a little over a month ago. And as stated earlier, I'm still kind of recovering from this pneumonia a little bit, so I got to pace myself today. Basically just cleaning out, poking around, see what comes out. And I'll be gathering up a bunch of nice common bottles to run on a Friday, you know, like $2-3 stuff. So I got a couple in here already. Pabst, a couple Orange Counties, some Lee and Perrins. And then I'm gathering up all these slicks here too for the lady out in Arizona that does those. And then I got those slicks there as well, a couple flasks. So we're going to get into it. And no promises that we're going to find some goodies today, but I'm going to try my best and work on straightening this hole out here a little bit. And we'll see what comes out. Stay tuned and we'll get back at you. All right. It actually took me a minute just to get down in here. Body doesn't want to cooperate today. So anyways, a lot of mosquitoes down here. I might have to try and climb back out and get my bug spray. Anyways, right in this general area here, 3 feet below this, is where I pulled that 2-gallon stoneware out like a month ago, right before the Delmarva show. And so you can see how narrow my steps are coming down, and then when I get to here, I gotta lean across the hole and put my hands over here to step down to here. So I'm gonna try and clean this out a little bit right here first, get this out of the way, and then just carve this whole thing out, see what comes out, and redo the steps so I can get out of here. John did bring a ladder today in case we need it, so I told him I might need it. So anyway, let's get to it, and we'll see what comes out. Got some copper showing right here. Old shoe. All right, we'll see when we can get something. All right, just just scraping this off and tossing it up out of the hole, and one of these days I'll find a complete one. Got this stoneware spittoon just came out, and the whole other 2/3 of the lip is gone. One, I don't know if it's maybe the pieces are in there. I'll look carefully as I'm shoveling this out, and if it's only like 2 or 3 pieces and I can put it back together, I will. If not, I'll toss it. Until then, I'm just going to set it up off to the side. So it's got a nice pattern on it. Like it looks like an arrowhead pattern, arrowhead pattern and a tulip. If anybody knows what that is, you stoneware people out there. Let me see if I clean it off a little bit more. Yeah, arrowhead and then a tulip. Arrowhead, tulip all the way around. At least that's what it looks like to me. So, I'll take a couple still shots of this and get it off to the stoneware group. See if I get any response. Other than that, I'm going to keep plugging along. We'll see what we get. Stay tuned, guys. Alright. Running into a little bit of a roadblock. Huge rock right here, and this smaller one in front is actually kind of shaped like a pork chop. It kind of goes underneath it like this, and then there's another rock over top of that just underneath it. So I ran into a rock jam here. So I'm gonna start carving around this. You can see that black soot, that old coal dust stuff there. So I got to get in and around all that, and then just as I was doing that, popped out a consolidated fruit jar lid and like a slick Liam Parents with the stopper in it, and tea kettle spout, stoneware tea kettle, and then that big slick right there. So and there goes that slick Liam Parents, and okay, there's the stopper. Okay, let's put that over here. I'll put the stopper in my pocket. Alright, so I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break here. And like I said, this is going to be like a slow roller here today. And we'll get back at you. Stay tuned. Well, that just about killed me right there. Look at the size of that boulder. There's my hand on it just for comparison. And it's a good foot thick and almost 2 feet wide at the base anyway there. I wanted to just set it up on top over there, but it's so heavy it just slid down. Now I got another foot and a half of stuff on top of where I want to get to the bottom of the hole. But you know what? I'm just going to let that sit right there. I'm concentrating over here today anyway, so I can carve this out and get some better steps in here. And we'll see what happens. I had a couple more. I ran into like a rock garden down in here, so I got a few more I got to pull out. Not as big as that, but hopefully those I can get up out of the hole a little bit later on. Maybe just put them up in here for now, and without letting this break off. This does still have a crack in it right in here, so at some point that's going to come down. So I got to clean all this coal dust out of the way now, and pull a few more rocks out and see where we're at. So stay tuned, guys, and we'll get back. Alright, just kind of picking around this edge here. I'm going to end up, like I said, I'm going to have to knock this down. Got a big old champagne showing right there. I just pulled out this, maybe olives or something. I can't read it. It's got a partial label on it. It's got the same shape as like those Premier brands. Nice rib shoulder on it though. I'm sure this glows like mad. Nice condiment there. And that's about it. Nothing really exciting yet. Like I said, that spittoon would have been nice. That's where I'm digging, where that spittoon was. See if there's any of the other shards that go with it. And I'm just going to slowly work my way around. There's some glass showing right there. And we'll see what's in here. And, like I said, it slopes downhill. It's high here, and then it goes down and in. So, to follow the line, anyway. But there's just a lot of rocks in this, right underneath this. And I'm a little wasted, let's say. I I'm not going to be able to pull those out right now. We'll see. Another break here for me before I go ahead and pull that champagne out, and then we'll get back into it. Stay tuned. Alright guys, just popped this Hinchliffe Brewing out of Paterson, New Jersey. Brewing and malting. 1911 on the base. I think 1912 was the last year that they used the large numbers like this. After 1912, I think it was 1913, 14, and 15. The dates were in a little circle in the center of the base. This one's blown. I don't see any damage on it. So I'll probably end up using this for the Fall Festival Friday, $2, $3, $4 stuff. And, starting low bids for that. Probably, I guess, the week before we go to the Pittsburgh show. Annie's got a couple, I know she's got one more show coming up next weekend. And, so we'll see what happens. Other than that, I'm going to slide back down into here. I'm kind of undermining a little bit, but that's all right. If it comes down, it comes down. It'll actually probably help me get the steps carved out. So there's some crunchiness right there, and then there's that black coal dust. So it's actually this rusty layer that's just above it right here. And like I said, it tapers downhill. I mean, you can follow these clam and oyster shells here. And they go down on an angle, and then this is where it starts sweeping back up and out. So, you got from here, good 3 foot of ash, and then you got a little anomaly with bricks in it, and then you got another 2 foot of ash. There's some glass mixed in it right here. And then, another 2 foot of ash, and then the top where that enamelware pot is about a foot below the surface. So I'm at about 9 foot where I'm at, 10 foot maybe. And the real good stuff is down below this. Like I said, I can't do it by myself today. I'm too hit, and I'd rather wait until John gets here when he's got some time, and use the buckets so we can just bucket it out of here, because we're running out of room to throw it. So, all right, well, we'll get back at you. Stay tuned. I'll hit you up if something else comes out. All right, just popped out this nice John Coleman crown top. I got a couple shards here. This is a porcelain bowl, this light powder blue, and that's the mark on the bottom. Looks like a KL or a KE or just a K. I have no clue. Really, really crude maker's mark painted on the bottom of that. That would have been a neat find, just for the research anyway. I'll take a still shot of that, send it off, or look it up, one or the other. And this, I'm not sure if this is the inside rim of a stoneware wax sealer. It's got that nice little bead pattern around the top there, so I'm assuming it's got that little tiny, like it must have had like a little lock, like a lid would have just slid in there and then you turned it. I don't know. Never ceases to amaze me what comes out of this place. So that's it for now, and we're going to keep slow rolling, see what else comes out. Stay tuned. Here's something unique and you don't see all the time. Look at this oil lamp. Big globe oil lamp. Still got the hook on it for your finger. And the base, I don't know what the base is made out of. It feels kind of rubbery, but there is a pattern on that globe, and there's the copper seal there around the rim. And so it's like missing the hurricane stopper. But here, let me show you. Let me set it down. It came out all in one piece. And then when I picked it up, So the globe itself is awesome. There I am, almost breaking it. And it's got that copper on the base here, and it just sits right in, right there, sits right in there. Just like that. If that's wood, I mean, it's really soft and punky, and I don't think it is, though. I think this is some type of man-made material here. Not positive. But I'll keep it as complete as I possibly can for now. And just because it does go with it, that's the way it came out. So that's pretty unique. Like I said earlier, you just never know what's going to roll out of this place. I'm back there a little bit, but it's only like right over the top of this here. I got another fruit jar lid too. So this is where I was resting my phone. Throw that over there on this tile here, this round tile that broke. So, while I'm down here, at least I don't have to climb all the way out of the hole to get the phone. So today it's just staying in the pouch of the hoodie. So I'm going to clean this off a little bit right here. I can't even sling it out of the hole anymore. I'm just so beat up, and I haven't been this sick since I was in my 20s. So we'll see how it goes, and I'm just gonna make the best of it. Hopefully we'll get some hot shot goodies coming out of here before before I have to call it quits, or if something breaks off, which I think I'm going to have to do anyway to get out of here. Especially after chipping away at this. If I start stepping on this, it's all going to break off anyway. So, then it's just going to be a big mess. But, while I can keep going, I'm going to keep going. And we'll get back at you. So stay tuned, guys. Well, that whole chunk just broke off from here all the way over, right where that crack was I showed you before. And there's a bottle right here. Probably just a slick from what I can see. Let's see, let's lay it down over here. Slick on that side. Can't see. It's slick on that side. It's embossed on it's probably an SB Goff's Foley's. Side embossed Foley's. Big old cow bone right here. Just broken some pieces. So, yep. This is going to be one of those days. That oil lamp was cool though. So, what's this right here? Nothing. I thought that was something laying right in there. Shiny. Shiny, shiny. Something there. I don't know. That's broken too. Shard right here. Let's see what. Hopefully I don't get nailed here again. Bronson Hay whole milk bottle shard. Hurricane lamp. I doubt it went to that oil lamp. What's this here? Another bottle right there. Oh, it's a Hancy. That's a Tough Med. Local Middletown. Which one is it? Is it the European liniment? Let's see what we got here. Fancy European cough syrup. Middletown, New York. Then they have the European liniment too. The cough syrup, this is only like the second or third one I've seen. I think I just had one on one of the auctions recently. I don't even remember if it sold or not. I put them up so cheap for you guys. I bring this to a show. I'll put this up for $15, $17. You know, I start them off at $6 to $8 for you folks, and you know, we'll see what happens. But that one I'm definitely taking. Got the oil lamp. Couple other ones down here. Got the Hench lift, the John Coleman. There's that big old champagne. And I'm gonna have to knock it down just to get out of here. Otherwise, I go to step on this and it's just gonna break off, and I'm gonna go for a ride. So I got no choice. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Oh, yeah. And she falleth. Falleth down. I'm just deciding on... I mean, there's really nothing I can do. There's not much in this area here, really, other than bricks. This little porcelain doll body was just... sitting right in here. So that just caught my eye. I saw the holes for the hips there, where the legs would go in. Yeah. John Burleth is going to be like, oh man, we got to clean this out now. Well, it is what it is. I can't do it myself, like I said. So I'm just going to pick around it here a little bit more, and then get it to where I can step up on out of here. And we'll see if anything pops out while I'm doing it. Alright guys, stay tuned. Alright guys, nothing major today. That oil lamp that's in here, it's my best find of the day. I just walked around and picked a bunch of stuff up for the Fall Festival Friday auction. Not this weekend, but probably next Friday, not this coming Friday. Like I said, Chef Annie's got another show or two coming up, so it is what it is, and then we got the Pittsburgh show coming up second weekend in November. So, just be ready for tomorrow night's auction. Got some killer stuff again tomorrow night. And all this stuff here, most of it anyway, will be available next week, Friday. First Friday in November, I guess. And, or the end of the month, whatever the day. I don't even know what day it is, guys. I'm telling you, ever since I got this pneumonia, I've just been... days have been blurring together. So, all right, I gotta go check on John, see how he's making out. We may go check out the Streamside Dump for a little bit on the way out. So I'm gonna see how he's making out, and if he's got anything cool, we'll get him on there. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys. Me and John took off from the Epic Dump. I brought him over to the Streamside, not too far from the Epic, and 10 minutes into it, and I pull out a nice bromo caffeine. So that's a nice start. This little hole right, this big old root right here is in my way, and I left my folding saw in the truck. I don't feel like walking back to get it, so at least for now I'm going to kind of work around it, get around that back side of this big root right here, and then just plunge straight in. Stream right here is behind us. Nothing left to it really right now. Might be a good mud larking downstream from here. You never know what bottles may have washed down through there. So we'll see how it goes, and maybe I'll take a little walk through there. But for now, I'm going to get the shovel back in the ground and see what else pops out. Stay tuned. Alright guys, just pulled out this Van Duzer medicine from her pharmacy bottle from New York. Van Duzer. They're not real common. I was hoping that was not a crack, and it's not. It looks like it's like a little blade of grass or something like that inside the bottle. So just popped that one out. As long as that's not really a crack, we're in good shape. So we'll take that one back with us. And stay tuned, we'll see what comes out. Alright guys, we coming to the end of our day. John just left to go home. He didn't get too much. He got a couple nice little things. Some blown and mold meds and stuff like that. So I was just walking the edge of the creek down here at the Streamside. And outside of that bromo caffeine and the Van Duzer, I just pulled this Vino chestnut flask out of the bank. It's got a nice applied ring on it. I think these were private molded. I can't read it right now, but I'm pretty sure that's what it says. A private mold on the bottom. I believe 1903. So, and that's it. So I'm going to head on out and stop at Cagino's and get some pizza for Chef Annie and I. I'd get some from my daughter, but she's up in Rochester area visiting her boyfriend, and I think she had something to do with her new job up there too. So congrats to her, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow night. Enjoy your day. See you later.